Lab writes into Beyond at IGN.com just like you can and says, "Hey guys, today IGN posted a reader blog about PlayStation's most important franchises." And how you see this blog? Did you see this?
Yeah.
Guy ran down. He's just discussing where he thinks each has the pros and cons. What do you guys think the most important PlayStation franchise is? Thanks, Beyond Lab. It's a tough
In terms
one.
of what?
I don't know. He's leaving it up to you, Colin Moriarty.
Like if
Gran Turismo.
That's what I was going to say too, right?
I mean, that's what's interesting. It's not, it's not what we want it to be. I don't think. I would love for the answer to be Infamous, but it's not Infamous. I mean, I think right now, Gran Turismo, God of War, like they're actual, really like high performing franchises.
Gran Turismo sells systems and it sells games.
Yeah.
Lots
Like,
of games.
those are the
You're
ones
going to
that,
see this fall how much Gran Turismo sells. Like I promise you that. So.
Yeah, I mean, like Gran Turismo, they need to be thinking about Vita and PS4, and obviously they are because they're a business and they make money. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, like those are the brands. Those are the brands they have to think about, like Gran Turismo, God of War. Like, I think obviously Uncharted and Infamous and all these other things are awesome, but I don't think they're quite.
They're not
in that tier yet.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing. You'd love to sit here and say Uncharted. You'd love. I mean, it'd be a better question. Are you developers, right? Because obviously Naughty Dog has just knocked out of the park this year or this generation. You'd love to say Uncharted, but like there was an Uncharted Vita game and it didn't really move Vitas. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and there's even
it's the best-selling Vita game though.
I know, but I mean, it's not like imagine if they launched with a Gran Turismo, and that would have been a different story.
Yeah, I agree. I do think that when you look at the current group of IP. It's got to be like in that order: Gran Turismo, God of War, and Uncharted. I think are probably the biggest three. And then I think they want Infamous to be one of those, and that's why they're doing another one, and that's why Sucker Punch is being given a lot of money, and they have mocap, and Cole was in PlayStation All Stars twice, and stuff. Right. All that's not a coincidence.
Right.
I think they want Sucker Punch to be like much bigger than they are, and I think this is their attempt to do that. So I think they want Infamous to be more. Other than that, I think The Last of Us is going to be a big franchise for them. And then, I mean, there's like PlayStation nerds like love a lot. You can run off a bunch of Siphon Filter.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. You
it's
can
like
say Jack and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank, but they're just not. They're just not in that higher tier, and they're beloved properties. They're IPs people love, but that doesn't make them business-wise as important.
Yeah, I agree. So I think they don't. We kind of talk about Microsoft. I mean, like Microsoft only has 3 or 4 IP of any consequence, and the same is really true of Sony. It's just the IP for Microsoft is just much bigger. But you can't, after you rattle off like Halo and Gears and Forza and Fable, like what else is there? Blinks? It's like that's when you start
Blinks.
Yeah. That's like when you're getting into like the minutia of like
Connect
Siphon
Sports.
Filter and stuff like that.
Connect-a-moles.
Or like Sports Champions. Like that's like
yeah.
although Connect Sports does much better than Sports Champions.
Users lose all sense of reality and enter another world. Remember, do not underestimate the power of PlayStation.